Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to look at some of the Greek letters and symbols that are most commonly used in math and other sciences. So as far as the Greek letters go, there are a bunch of them and they all can mean different things depending on the subject that you encounter. So I'm just here to label some of the main important ones that you can go through and keep track of as you go along. Okay, so alpha you might see as angles, same with betas in some bio classes, or gamma. All these are used in statistics and various other courses. They're typically variables, whether they're angles or whatever. Okay, chi's and gammas have distributions that are associated with them if you're taking statistics. Delta usually means change. In lowercase form means partial. Okay, when it looks like this. Okay, but you might see it in chemistry also written like that with a superscript plus sign, a little plus sign up top. Okay, so that's the delta here. But then uppercase definitely means change, final minus initial, typically when you see that symbol. And some classes, in chemistry classes for instance, you'll see a little arrow that can signify heat as well. Okay, so go through all of these, and what I suggest for these is that you make note cards. Okay, one side put the symbol and then put the name on the other side, and if it's got a typical use you can go ahead and use it. Okay, like theta is generally angles, same thing with phi, whereas lambda can be just about anything, whether it's arrival rate in statistics or Lagrange multipliers in calculus. You'll see this lambda. Okay, so those are the Greek symbols. Make note cards. With note cards, what I recommend is to do them frequently and short bursts, 5-10 minutes at most, and then come back to them. Okay, if you don't, if you take too much time, your brain stops processing them and you start thinking of other stuff and you're just looking at cards blankly. Okay, so frequently, short bursts, like 3 times a day for 5 minutes would be great, as opposed to 15 minutes straight. All right, so we know most of these basic symbols. Much less than here, this might be a new one for you. Or if it's the other way, it'd be much greater than. Let's see. This one is used quite a bit. It means for all. This means there exists. Typically, there's a comma following this one. This means such that. If you flip it around the other way, it means element of. Okay? This indicates equivalence. This means add everything up. This means that it's not possible, no solution. Intersection. Okay, this handout is available on the website destinationeducation.com, along with videos, practice quizzes, and a bunch of other stuff. Make sure you check it all out. It's free at no charge, just paying it forward. So here's the subset, degrees. Okay, all these things you should know. So that's basically it. I'm not going to spend too much time going through each individual one. I'll let you come across them as you come across them, but I didn't want you to panic if you ever saw one of these symbols. So make sure you see the rest of this video that includes the Venn diagrams, and we will use these symbols to either construct sentences or mathematical sentences, or just to use them in the Venn diagram setting with the real number system as our main subject. Okay, so as always, practice, practice, practice. I hope I've clarified some of these symbols for you. Thank you and have a nice day.